Hi guys, this is TSF, and we are back with another review. And this time, the review is about Murderville, the improv comedies in Netflix
Series.
series, which apparently has celebrities coming in, and they are not given a script, and they're supposed to solve a murder. By
Hmm.
the sound of it, it has a lot of potential, and you're like, okay,
Yes.
you may be setting up for a good ride, but it entirely misses its mark, at least for me personally. Like for me,
Same.
I was more frustrated and annoyed rather than entertained, because the whole idea of celebrities coming in and doing an improv, and improv is one of the things that really tests your acting abilities. Like, you're coming up with things on the fly, but here it's like the entire cast is just not with them, or something of the other is happening. I don't know what kind of direction that this show was going on, but for me personally, I only enjoyed Conan's episode and Kumail's episode, and the rest were
Same.
just like, oh god, what are we doing? Like
Hmm.
with Ken Jeong's episode, I had a lot of expectation because Ken Jeong is like the most
Hmm.
sarcastic guy to exist on the planet,
Yeah.
but he keeps breaking characters, so it just didn't do it for me. This show was something that I just was thoroughly
Hmm.
disappointed with. What about you?
See, I don't think it's the celebrity's fault in this case. I
Yeah.
feel that the cast, Will Arnett, was not taking this as seriously as he should have, because he has a script, right? He knows what's going to happen. He knows everything about it. The least he could do is try to act serious and stay in character the whole time. Like, I mean, I guess that is his character, but it's not a good character for
It's
a
just,
show of this nature.
yeah, it's just like annoying and cringy, and you're just plain frustrated by the end of it. Like Jesus, man, what's his problem?
And here's the thing, you know how like escape rooms, they require you to think and all that. I expected something of that level. Like,
Yeah,
you have a celebrity come in. This is a game to test their intelligence, their, how observant they are, stuff like that. The only two people I feel that actually took this seriously as that, as a game that way, is Conan and Kumail. They
yeah.
tried to solve the cases. Okay, everyone else was having fun. Sharon Stone, okay, she
Sharon
started
was
off
good,
trying to she
but
started off trying to solve the case, but then Will Arnett just kept annoying her to the point where she's like, you know what, I'm gonna play as a child now. I'm not gonna do stuff seriously. It's like, especially like the part where they're at the body. Okay, she started like examining the body, and then Will Arnett's like, twisting the nipples. Like, bro, what's going on? And then she starts doing the same thing, and I'm like, what are you guys doing?
it's
Why?
exactly that. Like,
Why?
you don't understand what is comedy here. Like personally,
Mm,
I was just not getting it. Like I wasn't laughing at all. Like
and
I just couldn't figure out, maybe I am lacking something or some context, or am I not watching it in the right frame of mind? And then of course you have celebrities breaking characters as well, which is fine to one extent. Fourth wall breaking goes
s-
okay,
yeah,
but if you do it too much, it just takes you out.
it takes you out.
Like,
Exactly. Because this is high production. This is not like what's that camera style called? Found footage? It's not found
yeah,
footage.
yeah,
It's a proper production, okay?
yeah,
If this was found footage and people break and you leave that in, that makes sense. But if this is proper production and they're still breaking. See, celebrities breaking, that's fine because they're not the cast people. They don't know what's going on. So their reactions are genuine. But the cast breaking, I don't understand why.
yeah.
It just feels like they've pushed the line, and they're trying to use the celebrities to ride this momentum, but it's not working out for them.
Plus you're sort of not treating the celebrities as
Celebrities.
celebrities. Like for example, Conan enters, and you have this expectation, like, probably Will Arnett's character would realize, like, oh, this is the Conan O'Brien, and
Yeah,
mega stop host and everything, and he would treat him as that. But no, these
yeah.
celebrities, they're being treated like just one regular person. Like their
Generic
stardom,
NPCs.
yeah, their stardom isn't accompanied with them, and that's sort of something
Mm,
that I personally was looking forward to. Like for
mm,
example, with Kumail, I was thinking probably they'll just drop some Eternals bomb, or like, just some Eternals reference or anything of the sort, which would have been cool. But at the same time, you're just like, poor guys, he's just out there trying to improv the best he can, and they're making him
mm.
walk weird. Like,
They're like, exactly why? What was that, man? Why?
The guy
Just
is a
because he's
comedian.
Pakistani and we're still plagued by polio? Doesn't come on, man? Don't do that to him.
Yeah. And one more thing was like, the guy is a comedian. His starting
Yes.
profession was comedian.
Yes.
So if you allow him to just throw in his one-liners and not interrupt him, because God knows how many times that happened during the entire episode, because you could feel like if you have watched Kumail Nanjiani's stand-ups, you can feel the punchline coming and then he's just interrupted and then that punchline is gone forever. So you're just like, okay, I don't know, I'm just not enjoying it anymore. Like, poor guy is just trying so hard to put an effort, but I guess not.
I have a question. Did you feel like the cast, Will Arnett especially, we're trying to roast these celebrities like unnecessarily?
It did feel like that, especially Annie Murphy's episode. You remember that scene in the kitchen,
the kitchen.
with the French. I was just like, what's the point of doing that? Like, you're just trying to do an investigation and all of that. So what's the point in sabotaging her?
Exactly. And he's doing it perfectly. Like, she is trying her level best to do stuff as she's being instructed. Okay. Obviously none of these people have a script, so she doesn't know what's going on, but she's doing the best of her ability. Like, her macaroons are like properly set and she's doing the filling and all that. And then Will Arnett's just like breaking it and then throwing her ladle away. And
it was just weird. It was just weird. Honestly, it wasn't like one of the best experiences I had, but I would have been like, maybe bring in actual improv actors, like actors who have been in improv theaters and all.
Yes,
that would have been amazing. And not saying, of course, these actors haven't done that, but at the same time, you're just like, okay, I'm just not getting there.
Yeah. One thing I would like to add was there was one joke that really, really knocked me out of the park.
Which was?
It's when in the Kumail episode, when Kumail says, try to do a Pakistani impression, but don't be racist.
Yeah.
And Will Arnett's like, and then he goes British.
Yes.
A guy born in Pakistan, but he moved to England. And I laugh so much because that's exactly what happens. That just took me out of the thing.
Without realizing, he dissed so many TikTokers who are just like making TikToks or Instagram videos from Canada or UK or something, and they're just like, oh yeah, look at us, we're Pakistanis, we love the country and all of that stuff, but yeah, we live in here. Oh man, that was
one. Also, one thing I noticed was the cast people were trying way too hard to make the celebrities break character.
Yeah, if you notice, like in Kumail's episode, if it
exactly
happened,
I was about to say that
with the corpse, like when he's pulling out the thing from underneath the tongue, the corpse is smiling, and Kumail, as a result, he's being affected as well. So you're like, is the cast not into it or something? Like, what are the directions that are being given here? Like, you just don't get it.
What's the criteria? What is the criteria at this point? You're asking. Like, what are you guys trying to do? Are you trying to solve a case properly, or are you just making fun of the celebrities?
At this point, it doesn't even feel like a murder mystery. Like, you're like, okay, nobody got murdered. It's just Cluedo, literally Cluedo, a game of Cluedo.
And the sabotage that's happening, I don't know if that's supposed to add like a challenge or if that's just genuinely distracting the celebrities from what they're trying to do.
Probably.
Like, there's something that the thing, and like, even the things that were was decent was they had a set format and they followed that set format for the whole season. Okay, you have 3 suspects. Come on, you have a 30-minute episode, and your celebrities coming in, they don't have a script, so 3 suspects is ample. Okay, but yeah, even then, it's like you're not letting them properly
investigate.
Take in the you're not letting them investigate. Yeah, it felt like sabotage.
Yeah, no, that's true. But yeah, I guess we can move to ratings now. So Mubarak, what's your rating for this?
If you want me to be very honest, it's only the Conan and the Kumail episodes that have scored more than 6. Everything else is a 5.
So so that aggregates to what? Like 5 out of 10?
That doesn't aggregate. That's just 5.
That's just 5. Okay, fair.
That's just 5.
For me, it's a 4 out of 10 because pretty much it just didn't leave me feeling good. Like, okay, you enter this particular series trying to think like, okay, this is something different. I have never seen this before. And these celebrities are people I know who are actual comedians, like, for example, Ken Jeong and Kumail Nanjiani, Conan O'Brien. The other two, Sharon Stone, of course, you don't associate with comedy per se, but we're like, okay, that's a name. Annie Murphy, I personally didn't know about, but at the end of the series, you're just like, yeah, I kind of need those minutes back. I think it would be better invested in I don't know, a rewatch of Arcane or probably Afterlife or something. So you're just like, damn, no. So it's a 4 out of 10 for me. So the actual score becomes like 4.5 out of 10, which is, I guess,
4.5.
Yeah,
the maximum.
This is the maximum. Like, if you guys want to watch it, go for it. We don't DSF doesn't take responsibility for any traumas inflicted by this show, but
and disappointments, because this is disappointing.
Yeah, no, that's true. So with that, we sign off from this review. You guys take care of yourself and hope to see you soon. Take care.
All right.
Good
Bye.
night.